inspire, empower. Grab your girls and soar a little higher. Unlock the fire in you, 'cause real women don't bitch. No, real women don't. 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 Real women don't bitch.
Hey, thank you for joining me on the Real Women Don't Bitch podcast. This is your proud host, August Crenshaw, aka Mrs. Raw, Real, and Relentless. I am the #1 advanced mental conditioning specialist for entrepreneurs because building mental muscle is necessary in order to implement successful business strategies. This show has been created for the woman who is not excuse-driven and needs help building a profitable business. I will be interviewing women from various fields who are willing to break the silence on struggles that specifically affect female entrepreneurs. Welcome to a show where I and guest speakers from time to time share our methods that help us beast our business no matter what is going on in our lives. Whether you are an online or brick and mortar business owner, this show is for you. We will hit every angle, personal, professional, and spiritual. Why? Because on any given day, you get hit with shit from a scenario involving one, more, or perhaps all of the above. It all impacts you and your mindset towards your business. I have made it my personal mission to provide a space where we dive deep into the BS we face on a day-to-day basis. All right now, what's going on, beautiful people? How are you doing? This segment is going to be really interesting. You guys already know that I will bring some controversial conversation to the table, not to impose my beliefs, but definitely to encourage you all to think. And so some people, are asking questions in the group that signed up for the Business Mastery Summit. For those of you that don't know, as soon as you sign up, there's a special community that is there. And so one of the questions that I ask is, after you tell me about yourself and some fun facts is, what's the best thing about being an entrepreneur and what's the most challenging thing about being an entrepreneur? And so one person kind of started talking about how it's challenging to get people to see how serious you are and to recognize just how valuable their product or service is. And so I decided to do a response to them in the group, and I want to share a portion of that nugget with you. A lot of you know that I'm also working on a book called Biblical Business, and I'm going to be putting in a lot of stuff that's going to really help you see how you should be applying biblical principles to your business and the errors in which people apply, biblical rules to their business. A lot of people do it in air and you don't even realize that that's what you're doing. And so I want you to think about something. Let me say this first. Those of us that know better, we know that we're not here to convince anybody. But some of you do need to ask yourself, are you selling yourself? Are you making sure that you are presenting your product properly and then allowing your ideal client to come to you? Or are you trying to convince people? Because if you are, I'm going to show you how that's something that is ingrained in your brain because of your values at church. And I want you to think about it. If you have a ministry mindset or a missionary mindset, what do you think your job is to do as a Christian? It's to get out there and save all of those poor people, before they go to hell. You've got to make sure that you let everybody know about Jesus Christ. And a lot of times you will find that Christians, while they may not be quote unquote as big of bullies as Jehovah's Witness, they are out there and they're like, you just need to get your life right. You need to do this. And then what do? They get upset because people don't listen, and then they got to go pray and they got to fast, or they got to talk about, all of these people, and they don't understand why they won't accept God. And
we won't even get into whether or not that is what God wants you to do. But at the end of the day, that is what most Christians believe. And whether you're knocking door to door or it's your girlfriend who hasn't got it together just yet and you don't want to lose her because she ain't really selling out to the church thing, that essence is there. Okay, I'm not making this stuff up. Well, how does that translate into your business? You end up doing the same thing. Oh my God, I'm looking at you and I see what's happening with your skin and your pores, and you need to use my skincare products. I'm looking at your body. You need my health and wellness products to lose weight. I'm looking at your business. You need my products that are going to give you more efficiency and help you scale. I see what's going on in your relationship and you need my relationship coaching. And that's what I recognize in a lot of believers who market their business. They spend a lot of time trying to convince people to get their products and services. And that is rooted in your soul. And a lot of you want to change your mindset. You want to change the things that you're doing, but you don't realize that you aren't doing the work to change your spirit. And yes, you do have to read and work on your mindset and do all of those things to tap in and lean in on the things that are in your spirit. But, think about it. Your spiritual man is concerned about what's going to happen in the afterlife and if the divine accepts you. And it doesn't matter if you're not Christian, because it's still the same thing with the law of attraction and all of that other stuff, because you're sitting there thinking to yourself, oh my God, my energy is off. And if my energy were right, and if I had more positive thinking, my life would look like, or this situation would be. And so then that blame game begins. So if your spirit is one of the most important things to you, then it's going to reign in everything. It's going to reign in how you conduct yourself in your personal relationships, and how you conduct yourself in your business. So, are you ministry minded when you are running your business? Because if you're operating from a ministry mind, then 9 times out of 10, it is reeking into how you market and do other important things in your business. So do some evaluation and look at yourself. This is a really great place for introspection. And I hope that just the idea that I presented has been of great value to you and made you say, okay, let me get my shit together. Let me go back and reevaluate. So in the meantime, in between time, you guys, the clock is ticking. I'm really, really excited. It feels a little surreal. I have to keep looking at the calendar and remember that it's Friday. So I'm like, oh my God, we only got 5 days left. Like, what day is it? But the Business Mastery Summit is coming. And if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, I have no idea what you're waiting on. We are addressing things that you need for an online and offline business, but I don't think that it's a coincidence that the divine gave me the theme for visibility. So really understanding how to be visible online and offline and increase the awareness about your business, it's more important now than it ever has been. And as we continue to change as a global economy and a global community, the need for technology and the advancement of technology, it's there. And so knowing how to navigate and do this thing is important. And so I want you all to come. It's only $27. You get all access with your purchase. If the dates and times don't work out for the speakers, hey, come into the group. You're going to have access to the recording. You'll have access to the workbook. And don't forget, on May 2nd, we will all be together on panels throughout the day for you to come in and ask your speakers whatever questions you would like. So I love you all. I am going to get out of here, and you all enjoy your weekend, and remember to keep eating well, smiling, and loving hard. This situation will be over with sooner than you know it. Deuces.
Thank you for joining me today. Remember to cultivate a mindset that is biased towards taking action. No bitching, whining, or complaining. Here, our mantra is, real women don't bitch, we get shit done. See see you next week as I continue to bring you what you need to keep your head in the game and beast your business. Don't forget to hit subscribe and leave us a 5-star review. Would you like a specific topic covered? Have a question you would like answered live? Then head on over to realwomendon'tbitchpodcast.com. Subscribe to my email list, hit me up, and I got you. Interested in being a guest speaker? You walk the walk? Then you can sign up on the website too. This is your #1 advanced mental conditioning specialist for entrepreneurs, Mrs. Raw, Real, and Relentless. Signing out. Deuces.
Inspire, empower, grab your girls and soar a little higher. Unlock the fire in